Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is China Chicken, and I'm going to be doing a box score breakdown of the Buffalo Bills versus the New York Jets. The Bills win the game 38-8 or 35-8, sorry, and they go to 12-5 and 7-2 at home. The New York Jets fall to 3-14 and 1-7 away. I'm surprised they got one win away. Honestly, I'm surprised they got three wins. They looked like the worst team I have ever seen, and it was hilarious because it was against all the Bills' backups that just completely crushed them. And I don't know if the coach is going to be out for the New York Jets or what is going to happen there, but they looked horrible. And I don't see them getting better for another couple years. And honestly, the Jets have not been good at all the last 20 years, probably. So, anyway, this is the last game at the current Highmark Stadium for the Buffalo Bills. So, it was a really fun game. They were wearing their old 90s red helmets and red socks during the game, which was really fun to see. Sorry if you hear some noises in the background. I got a couple pugs licking and biting on antlers and whatever. But yeah, anyway, so let's start off this box score breakdown by going through New York's passing. We had Brady Cook in the game. I was kind of hoping that they would play Tyrod Taylor. He played for the Bills for a long time and ended the drought back in 2017. That would have been cool to see, just Tyrod have one more game in Highmark Stadium. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. Brady Cook went 11 for 22, 60 yards, one touchdown, and he took one sack. He didn't throw an interception, but still not a very good game for him. And QBR was 24 with a rating of 71.4. Looks like ESPN changed a little bit. They added QBR and rating. I don't think I've seen that before, so that's pretty cool to see. Not exactly sure how these two numbers are calculated, but yeah, 24 and 71 is not very good, obviously. And honestly, I don't expect to see Brady Cook play another game in the NFL ever again, maybe in preseason next year, but he should not be a starting quarterback. He is horrible. So we go over the Bills side. Mitchell Trubisky, backup quarterback, went 22 for 29, 259 yards, four touchdowns, zero interceptions, zero sacks, and a quarterback rating. See, there's a good one, 90.8, and a regular rating of 142.1. And I'm pretty sure I'm right about this, but I think your rating is the highest number you can get is like 158 for some reason. I'm not really sure. But QBR goes up to 100, I believe, is like perfect game. So, yeah, they didn't take any sacks, no interceptions. Mitchell Trubisky really didn't have any pressure on him the entire game. So that was kind of interesting. New York just really wanted to not play this game and get out of there. Running for New York, Khalil Herbert went 12 for 42, a long of 7. So Bills defense, their leaky run defense, did pretty well in this game. I don't even know how to say this guy's name. Keeney Wangu, 7 for 18 yards total. Yeah, just not much for them. On the Bills side, we had Ray Davis. He had 21 carries for 151 yards. Average 7.2 yards per carry. That is crazy. Anything over like 4 is good. So 7.2 is crazy. And a long of 23, so nothing James Cook like. And James Cook did have 2 carries for 15 yards early in the game. They wanted to give him a little bit of cushion with the rushing title there. He knew he passed Jonathan Taylor, and they needed Derrick Henry, who was playing later that night, to get like less than 150. So they gave him some cushion there running the ball. So he did end up winning the rushing title. So good for James Cook. He had an incredible season. So cool to see that. And Ty Johnson, other backup running back, 13 carries for 36 yards, and he had a touchdown. So good game for him. And a couple times they tried to give Reggie Gilliam a touchdown too, their fullback. And I heard the stadium was chanting Reggie, Reggie anytime like they were on the goal line, like on the 1 or 2 yard line. They really wanted to get him a touchdown. He deserved it. He's been a really huge part of their team as the lead blocker for James Cook this year. New York's receiving, sorry. Yeah, not much here. I've never heard of any of these guys except for Mechie. But Isaiah Williams, 5 for 24 on 7 targets. Mechie 3 for 4 for 20 yards. Quentin Skinner 1 for 10 yards on 1 target. Okay, I'm not going to talk about the rest of these guys, but yeah. This guy Andrew Beck had 1 catch for 1 touchdown. Number 47, I don't know. Tight end, I have no idea. Wide receiver, I don't know. But Buffalo's receiving Keon Coleman, who very disappointing year, obviously. 2 catches for 49 yards on 4 targets. They tried to get him going a little bit. I kind of foresee him being inactive for the playoffs and probably traded this offseason, but we'll see. Dalton Kincaid, 3 catches for 48 yards, 3 targets. Gabe Davis, 5 for 41 and a touchdown on 7 targets. Cool for Gabe Davis. Hopefully he can get in there more with Josh next week. Kaleki Latu, another tight end that they had playing, 3 for 31 on 3 targets. Oh, and I do want to go back here. Interesting that Dalton Kincaid played this game. I thought they would sit him since he's been hurt the last month or longer. It's been a rough stretch this season for Dalton Kincaid. Just injuries in general for the Bills. It happens to every team, but Dawson Knox had a touchdown. He had a bunch of incentives for extra money. He got like an extra $300,000 with some yardage and the touchdown he had. Ray Davis, 2 catches for 23 yards and a touchdown. Ty Johnson, 2 catches and a touchdown receiving. Ty Johnson needed 2 touchdowns in this game, and he got one receiving and rushing earlier. I went through that. And then Palmer, only 1 catch for 1 yard. Kind of interesting there. He played quite a bit, and he had 3 targets as well. I'm hoping to see more from him in the playoffs. He's been disappointing as well. And Curtis Samuel is nowhere to be found. Like, is he even? I don't know what's going on with him. I think he might be out for the season, but whatever. New York defense, Keydron Smith, 15 total tackles. Malaki Moore. I haven't heard of any of these guys. Like, none of them. Harrison Phillips used to play for the Bills, but Jasir Taylor? Like, what? Who is that? Jasir. That's not even a real name. Okay. Quincy Williams, he's been around. Okay. Other than that, not much. I mean, okay, they did add pass defense, or passes defended, which is nice. QB hits and then touchdowns, interesting. But Harrison Phillips, tackle for loss. Jawan Briggs, tackle for loss. Other than that, not much. Let's go to the Bills. Dorian Williams. Okay, these are a lot of backups, obviously. They're sitting players for the playoffs. 8 tackles, 3 of them solo. 1 tackle for loss. Joe Andreessen, that was cool to see him play in the last game. Buffalo Joe grew up in Buffalo. 7 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and a QB hit, so good for him. Ogunjobi played quite a bit. We need him in the playoffs. 1 tackle for loss. AJ Epineza, a couple QB hits. Pass defended. Okay. Darnell Savage, new guy, pass defense. And then TJ Sanders had the sack. The only sack in the game. Interesting. But yeah, TJ Sanders, we need him to come up big too in the playoffs. So that's good to give him some. I think that was his first sack on the season as a rookie, 2nd rounder. So good to get him going. And yeah, let's. Okay, I'm not going to talk about kicks, whatever. Kicking, nothing happened. Prater got hurt. Hopefully he can play next game. All right, let's go through the team stats. Oh, okay, this is cool. All right, it's pretty much the same. Just some extra stuff on the left there. I think the leaders in passing, rushing, and receiving, which wasn't much. So let's see here. Bills 30 first downs. Wow. 16 passing first downs. 13 rushing first downs. Wow, that's crazy. And 3rd down efficiency, not great. 6 for 13. Even New York, 5 for 13. Not terrible. And on 4th down, they went for it a lot. 3 for 5 and then 1 of 3. That's cool. Total plays, total yardage just crushed them. 350 yards easily ahead of New York. Yards per play, crushed them. Passing, yeah, we just completely crushed them. Rushing, okay, let's see here. Not much penalties. Yeah, no turnovers, no defensive or special teams touchdowns. This is just a classic time of possession game, and Bills won that by 17 minutes. Honestly, thought it would be more, but that's okay. Bills won by 27 points pretty easily with backups, and they didn't even play that hard in the 4th quarter. Unfortunately, the Bills did lose Max Hairston. He shouldn't have gotten injured. I can't believe he was playing, but Max Harrison got hurt, their first round rookie corner. So another year of going into the playoffs with someone down. We already have Ed Oliver out. And now Max Harrison will probably be out this game, if not more. And then Matt Prater, the kicker, we're not sure. He came back this game, said he's good, and then went out in this game hurt. So we'll probably be signing a new kicker. I don't think we can go in the next week's game with Matt Prater. 41-year-old kicker, and you're not sure about him. You got to go in with someone that can at least play. It's such a tough, that's horrible not having a kicker. What the fuck? So, whatever. But Bills play against the Jacksonville Jaguars Sunday at 1, so we'll get another box score breakdown. Can't wait to do that. I'm honestly not feeling that good about the Bills. I thought I would be at this time. But playing against Jacksonville, they actually look amazing. So it would be, if they win that game against Jacksonville, I'm going to be full on Bills towards the Super Bowl. But I think this is the game that'll test them the most, at least on the AFC side, until the Super Bowl. I think Jacksonville's the best team in the AFC overall. So should be interesting to see if the Bills can win this one, and we're going to need heroic efforts from Josh Allen to win this for the whole playoff run, honestly. And hey, you know what? If anyone can do it, it's Josh Allen. He's proved me wrong before with his ability. So let's do it. Let's get it done. Go Bills against Jacksonville. Good win against the Jets for the backups. Let's go Bills, baby.
Chicken to China, the Chinese chicken. You have a drumstick